Hi everybody and welcome to Delicious Kitchen. I'm Hiba and today I'm going to show you how I make this delicious and easy chickpea and potato stew. It's very delicious, it's vegetarian, and it is very easy to make. It's a one-pot recipe. You'll have it at your table in no time. So let's get started. I started off by sauteing one diced onion in a tablespoon of olive oil over medium-high heat. I sauteed it until it was translucent, and then I added 4 cloves of minced garlic. Then I grated about a tablespoon of fresh ginger, and I stirred it a bit before I added in my spices. And now it's time for the spices that are going to give the dish this wonderful flavor. I started off with 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, which you can play around with depending on how much heat you like in your dish, so you can reduce it or add more if you'd like. Here you can see me add another teaspoon of garam masala that I forgot to add at the beginning, and then 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 1 tablespoon of coriander. Mix your spices a little bit before you add anything else. You want to get them nice and fragrant before we move on to the next step, which is to add in your potatoes. I used 4 large potatoes that I had peeled and diced, so I added them and I mixed them around a little bit until they were all coated very nicely with the spice mixture. Then I added some freshly ground black pepper and some vegetable bouillon, which is kind of salty, so I used that instead of the salt, but if you don't have this, go ahead and use regular salt. Then I stirred the potatoes, and at this point you will be able to smell how delicious this dish is going to be. The spices will become really fragrant and you will just want to really just dive into the dish and eat it. And I really wish that I could have recorded the smell for you just as I was able to record the image, but unfortunately we haven't reached that stage in technology yet. As you can already see, the next ingredient is the chickpeas. I cooked them and I froze them ahead of time, which is why they're frozen, but you can use canned as well. And then I added in the coconut milk. I used 1 litre, which is 4 cups. I stirred it a little bit and then I covered it and I let it cook. It came to a boil and it continued to cook a bit until the potatoes were a little bit tender. You don't want them to fall apart, but you want them to be a little bit soft before you add in your spinach. I added about 4 cups, which is 450 grams of frozen spinach. I stirred it a little bit and I let it cook for another 5 minutes. The frozen spinach will bring the temperature down a little bit, and of course if you've got some fresh spinach on hand, then go ahead and use that. After 5 minutes of cooking, the stew had come to another boil, and that's when I knew that it was ready to serve and to enjoy. It is very delicious. The potatoes are really soft and so are the chickpeas. The coconut milk makes it all very creamy. It's spicy. You get that delicious aroma from all of the different spices, and it is amazing. It's a crowd pleaser. It's very comforting. I served mine with some white rice, but you can serve it with whatever you please, with some bread on its own. It is delicious. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this recipe and I hope you try it soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.